stop for a second. What if all that endless advice, the magazine tips, the must-do trends for catching a man's eye, what if they're actually leading you down the wrong path? What if the real key to deep, undeniable male attraction isn't about nailing your eyeliner or faking a flirty laugh, but something deeper that most women just don't see? The truth is, most beliefs about attraction barely scratch the surface, leaving you with fleeting attention rather than a genuine, lasting connection. Most women think they've cracked the code by focusing on fashion, the ideal body, or memorizing a checklist of things to say. And sure, that might get you a flicker of initial interest. But what happens when that flicker dies down? What about attraction that actually lasts? Something real that deepens over time. We're about to look past the surface level tricks and trends into the essential physical, behavioral, and deep psychological elements that create an unbreakable bond. Let's be real. The world bombards women with messages about what men supposedly want. Pop culture, social media, and even well-meaning friends push the idea that it's all about having the perfect body, the most captivating smile, or playing some kind of game. Some even say to act distant or create a fake mystery to get his attention. All of this creates a huge amount of pressure to chase these constantly shifting beauty standards. Women might spend a fortune on makeup, clothes, and even surgery, trying to fit an image they think will make them irresistible. Others think they have to be super exciting or always agreeable, thinking that's what men want. But here's the problem. That performance can actually make you lose sight of who you really are. Looking your best and being pleasant are great, but when you put too much focus on the outside, you can miss the deeper, more genuine qualities that actually build a real connection. And men, like anyone, can often sense when someone's not being authentic or is trying way too hard. That's why attraction built on the superficial often fizzles out fast. It's like building a gorgeous house on a shaky foundation. It might look good, but it cannot weather a real storm. When we talk about physical attraction, the conversation usually jumps straight to body types or facial features plastered across social media. But true, deep down attraction, the kind that sticks, often has more to do with subtle signs of health, vitality. Think about it. Clear skin, bright eyes, and a healthy glow often have more impact than the trendiest makeup. These are quiet signals of overall well-being. A body that looks healthy and cared for, no matter its size or shape, is more attractive than one that's just trying to fit a fleeting trend but lacks real energy. It is not about looking like a supermodel. It is about radiating an energy that says, I value myself and I take care of myself. Posture and presence also matter more than people realize. The way a woman carries herself speaks volumes before she even opens her mouth. Walking with confidence, without arrogance, having good posture, and making natural eye contact can be incredibly attractive. It shows she's comfortable in her own skin, and that's universally appealing. A genuine smile, the kind that actually reaches your eyes, can be far more captivating than a practiced pout. These little things, your posture, your natural scent, the way you move are powerful signals that come from a place of authenticity. This isn't about chasing a specific look. It's about letting your real, healthy radiance shine through. Beyond that first impression, a man's attraction is massively shaped by how a woman behaves, how she interacts with him, with others, and with the world. So many women don't realize how powerful their genuine actions and reactions are. Instead, they might try playing hard to get, being overly shy, or swinging the other way, and being too aggressive. One of the most powerful, yet misunderstood, behavioral keys is real confidence. This does not mean being the loudest in the room or bragging about your achievements. It's that quiet self-assurance, knowing your worth, and being able to share your thoughts and opinions respectfully, even when your opinions are different from his. A woman who isn't constantly seeking approval is incredibly attractive. Independence is huge too. Not the cold, I don't need any one kind of independence, but having your own passions, interests, and a life you genuinely enjoy. That's magnetic. A woman who can share her life with a man, rather than needing him to fill it up, is irresistible. Humor matters more than most people think. Men often use humor to test the waters and build a connection. Laughing with him, truly appreciating his jokes, and sharing your own sense of humor creates a sense of shared joy and ease. In a world full of distractions, a woman who really listens when he talks, who asks thoughtful questions, and shows genuine curiosity about his life makes a man feel truly seen. That is way more impactful than waiting for your turn to speak or trying to impress him with your own stories. Authenticity is crucial. Trying to be someone you're not will eventually show. Kindness toward him and others is a sign of real character. How you treat a stranger or waiter reveals more about you than any rehearsed story ever could. These small, genuine behaviors build trust and comfort, laying the groundwork for a real, lasting connection. Here's the part so many people miss: the deeper psychological keys that make attraction last. Emotional intelligence, being tuned into your own feelings and his, matters more than you'd think. It is about handling disagreements constructively, sharing your needs calmly, and showing empathy. Men are drawn to partners who bring peace, not drama. Authenticity and honesty are non-negotiable. A woman who is truly herself, imperfections and all, is far more attractive than someone putting on a flawless act. When a man feels like he can see the real you, and that you are honest with him, it builds trust and makes him feel safe. Kindness and compassion are also incredibly powerful. A woman whose warmth and empathy are genuine makes her beautiful from the inside out. When a man sees that, he is drawn to her as a true partner, someone supportive and caring. And here's the big one: making a man feel appreciated and respected for who he is, not just what he can provide. When a man feels like a winner in your eyes, he feels like he's found a true partner. This taps into a deep psychological need for respect and admiration. It is not about empty flattery. It's about seeing and valuing his real strengths. So why do these deeper qualities matter so much? Because they fulfill basic human and masculine needs for trust, respect, and emotional safety. Surface level attraction might grab attention, but it fades fast. Real attraction grows from authenticity, emotional intelligence, and a genuine connection. A woman who's confident but kind, independent yet open, emotionally intelligent, and real is someone he sees as a life partner. She brings peace, not drama, support, not neediness, and a real connection, not a performance. When a man feels seen and appreciated for who he truly is, he feels safe enough to open up and invest in a relationship. Physical attraction might spark his interest, but it is the depths of her character and emotional connection that make him stay and build a life with her. So forget the endless tips and tricks. Focus on nurturing your authentic self, your confidence, your kindness, your emotional intelligence. That's what turns a fleeting glance into a lifelong bond. If this resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more insights on building real, lasting attraction. And let me know in the comments, what do you think is the most overlooked aspect of male attraction?